Stephen Bantu Biko was born in King Williamstown, Eastern Cape, South Africa in 1946. As a child, he showed interest and became active in the anti-apartheid movement. He was expelled from Lovedale High School because of his activism. He was said to have anti-establishment behavior. He would later enroll in St. Francis College at KwaZulu-Natal to further his education. After Biko graduated from St. Francis College, he attended the University of Natal's medical school. As a medical student, Biko became a member of the National Union of South African Students, an organization that was dedicated to the restoration of black rights. The union was comprised of many white liberal students, and Biko found that the union did not meet the needs of the black students. Biko resigned from the union in 1969 and started his own organization to serve black students, the South African Students Organization, or SASO. Biko, along with the members of the SASO, provided black students and citizens with legal aid and medical care, and also helped develop a cottage industry. The SASO became the leader of the Black consciousness movement in South Africa under the presidency of Stephen Biko. In 1972, Biko was expelled from St. Francis College. Once again, his activism for his people compromised his educational aspirations. Later, in 1972, the Black People's Convention was co-founded by Stephen Biko and colleagues. This organization became the new lead organization of the Black consciousness movement. They were able to bring together and organize 70 Black conscious groups with the intentions to liberate black people. In 1973, as president of the Black People's Convention, Biko's activism was banned by the apartheid-supporting government. His banishment included restricting him to his birth city only. He could not release any writings or speeches publicly, and he could not support the Black People's Convention. Despite facing governmental pressure and resistance, Biko created the Zimele Trust Fund to help aid families of political prisoners. Between 1975 and 1976, Biko was arrested 4 times by the apartheid-supporting government. During his detention in 1977, Biko received a massive head injury during an interrogation session by a corrupt law enforcement officer. Medical doctors purposely overlooked the seriousness of Biko's injuries, which caused him to remain semi-conscious until his death. September 12, 1977, Stephen Biko was found dead and naked on a prison floor in the Pretoria Central Prison. The untreated injury he received to his head is said to have caused his death. No one was charged in the death of Stephen Biko, even though 5 former guards confessed to killing Biko 20 years later. Biko became an international symbol of freedom and courage. All Black conscious groups that were associated with Biko were banned until the United Nations Security Council imposed arms against South Africa. Biko should be remembered throughout the times for his bravery and love for his people. Even as a child, he could recognize the injustice around him. But he not only recognized the injustice, he opposed the injustice. Mr. Stephen Bantu Biko, we proudly stand on your shoulders. For more information, visit my website at www.ontheshoulders1.com. There, you can support my OTSOG book series. You can also support me on Patreon at patreon.com/OTSOG, and you can hit the super like button under this video as well. I love you all, and make sure you catch this next video.